Hello, 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 everyone. Oh, is this on? I don't know if I turned it back on. Yes. Can you hear me? I'm trying a new mic tonight. I need to know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Denise? Hello, everyone. I am Stephanie of YouTube Tips and More. And what I do here on this show is I try to make YouTube a little easier for the beginner. So I'm going to show you a little clip and then we can jump right in. Well, today I have a guest plan for today's show. And my guest was supposed to be Tangie of All Things Home with Tangie Webb. My internet saying is really low. Let me check my internet connection. Okay, it's there. Okay, my guest tonight was Tangie, All Things Decor, All Things Home and Decor and More with Tangie Webb. I haven't seen her come on yet, so I am going to go ahead and jump right in and start with the challenges for the February month. I have the list of those, and then we'll come back, and maybe she'll be here by then. If not, then we'll go on to the next subject.
All right, let's jump into our February challenges. Now, today is the 5th. So we've
If you
already done the
cannot hear
first, second,
anything,
and
please let me
third
know. I am
collaborations. The
trying
first
out a
one
new
was
mic.
Love Your Home Challenge 2023, and that's hosted by Marilyn at Marilyn's Cozy Lifestyle 3532. All this month, you need to check in with her and see what day she has coming up. On the 2nd, we have the Thirsty Thursday, and it's hosted by Turquoise Dreaming with Cherie. And then on the 3rd, we had the Go Red Healthy Heart Day, and that's hosted by Aisha at Events, Decor, and Designs by Aisha. Now, she does this every year. She's been doing this for the past, I think, 3 years. So check out her channel and join in on her Go Red for Healthy Heart Day. And on the 3rd, at they had the we have the $5 DIY challenge. 532, and she wants you to upload your videos every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, it has it here. Is our Green Acres and the Crafting Cousins. So please look for their information. Please go to their channels to find out more information, and I will fix that on the this link. On the 11th, also at 9 a.m. Central and 10 Eastern, we are the no, that is no longer listed. Boy, I need to edit. Let me do this editing while we're here online so I can make 5 5. We did that. We did the 6th, the 7th, the 7th. Okay. Now, let's see. We stopped. We did the 8th. We did this one. We did the Thirsty Thursday. Things that I should see. Now let's go back to the 12th. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we start here at 4 at the Bro Girls Aesthetics. All right, then on the 12th at 5:45 p.m. and at 6:45 and Amethyst Adventures. And then on the 15th at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, Love Your Home Challenge 23 with Marilyn at Marilyn's Cozy Lifestyle 3532. Please go to her channel and find out more details because she has different sections that she do each week. That needs to be moved. And the 18th, we have at 12 p.m. Central and 1 p.m. Eastern, we have a Bloom with Grace, and it's hosted by Monner Market and Crafting with Gilia. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, please excuse me. This is the third Saturday of every month at 12 noon. So please go to their channels to find out what their theme is for this collab. On the 18th at 5 p.m. Central and 6 p.m. Eastern, we have So You Think You Can Craft. And it is hosted by Melissa Makes It DIY. Now she hosts this on the third Saturday of every month. So go to her channel and find out more information. Also on the 18th at 6 p.m. Central and 7 p.m. Eastern, What Month Is It? Now this is hosted by Happiness Crafted and Connie's Creative Creation, 6 p.m. Eastern. Here's Your Crown, Women Supporting Women, and it is hosted by Connie's Creative Creations and Six Kids and the Glue Gun. Now they do this the third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. So please check out their channels for more information. Now on the 19th, that is the YouTube Tips and More show, which is hosted by myself. And on the 19th at 6:45 p.m. Central and 7:45 Eastern is the Sunday YouTube Live with Penny. On the It's a monthly grocery haul and is hosted by Jessica Myrose and Small Town 6. This is every third Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So please go to their channels for more information. On the 21st at 5 p.m. Central and 6 Eastern is the Tablescape Tuesdays. This is every Tuesday and is hosted by the Grace Life DIY Home Decor and Amethyst Adventures. On the 21st at 5:30 p.m. Central and 6:30 p.m. Eastern is the Tea Tuesday, and is hosted by Grandma Sandy and Debbie. On the 22nd at 5 p.m. Central and 6 p.m. Eastern, we have Love Your Home Challenge 23, and it is hosted by Marilyn at Marilyn's Cozy Lifestyle 3532. And please go to Marilyn's channel because she does a different area of her home on this challenge every month. On the 23rd of January, the 22nd of January at 9 a.m. Central and 10:30 a.m. Eastern, that needs to be fixed. It's the Crockpot Palooza, and it is hosted by Jessica Myrose. Please go to her channel for more information. On the 23rd of February at 10 a.m. Central and 11 a.m. Eastern, we have Thirsty Thursday. And on the 24th at 5 p.m. Central and 6 p.m. Eastern, we have the Fourth Friday DIY Challenge. And this is hosted by Juju B DIY and Our Gray House. Now, please go to their channels to find out more information about this. They said that they host this on the fourth Friday of every month. On the 26th at 5 Central and 6 Eastern, we have What Would Do You Make? And it is hosted by the OK at Home DIY and Connie's Creative Creations. On the 26th at 5:45 Central and 6:45 Eastern is the YouTube Tip Show. On the 26th at 6:45 Central, 7:45 Eastern, we have the Sunday YouTube Lives with Penny. On the 28th of February, we have at 5 p.m. Central and 6 p.m. Eastern, we have the Tablescape Tuesdays. And on the 28th of February at 5:30 p.m. Central and 6:30 Eastern, we have Tea Tuesdays, and it is hosted by Grandma Sandy and Debbie. Now, if you see anything that is missing or anything that is incorrect, please let me know down below and I can edit that information. Now, these are all the collaborations that I have for you for the month of February. If there are any I'm missing, please let me know and I will surely add them to this.
Okay, those are the challenges for the remainder of the month. I did upload the wrong one. It was supposed to start on the 19th, but it started off as you see earlier, and I had to skip it down to get us up to where we are. Now, what I'm going to do now, since my guest is not available at this time, we're going to go in and we're going to talk about the channel banners or the channel art on your page. Now, for a lot of people, they don't have a banner on their page. And if they do, I've been looking through some and they don't quite make sense to what the channel is about. Now, your banner on your channel should represent what your channel is about. So when someone sees it, they can pretty much guess or know, excuse me, what your channel is about. Now, I'm going to show you some examples that I saw on this. I saw on some other YouTubers' pages, and I couldn't make out what it was. Now, here's a banner I saw on the page, Peachy. What is that about? That doesn't tell you anything about what the channel is about. It really doesn't make any sense unless you know the person and you know what the channel is about already. But if you're going through and you're looking at different channels and you're trying to find something to look at, what does peachy mean? Does it mean you like peaches, you like the color peach, or is your channel just about peach? You have to make it known what your channel is about. Now, the next one I saw was, let me get back. I saw another one and I thought it was kind of funny how it turned out, because I still didn't understand it. And I always try to make sure that if I do a banner for someone, that I always try to make it make sense. Now, this was on a channel here, this scenery. Even though the scenery is beautiful, I must admit it is beautiful, but her channel was about cooking. What does that have to do with cooking? To me, it might mean you're traveling or you specifically talking about that city. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Chicago. But if you're a cook, somebody is cooking something, your banner has to represent what your channel is about. Now, I thought it was kind of funny when I saw it because the banner to me didn't make any sense. And I always try to tell people, if you want a banner made, I do make banners and I try to make them make sense to what your channel is about. Now, here's the next banner. Now, when you see this banner on a page, you're thinking a florist, right? Wrong. She's talking about health. Her channel is talking about health, home health. That's what her channel is about. I was thrown with that one because I honestly thought that banner was about flowers. But hey, everyone has a different meaning to their channels, right? So then I saw this one. Now, this one here, I looked at it for a long time and I tried to really make out what it was about. I see the coffee mug at the top. I see the leaves, the black. So I thought maybe they're talking about relaxing or winding down from the day or your morning routine or something like that. Um, her channel, well, it was her channel was basically talking about nail care and hair care, and I didn't see how that went with it. I really didn't, and I was really confused about what her channel was about. Okay, I was really confused. I didn't know what that really meant. Now, I design uh, channel banners. I've designed quite a few to be exact. And I always try to make sure that the banners that I design, when they come up, they show you what the channel is about. Because if you get a banner and the banner doesn't make sense, you don't know what the channel is about, you don't know what the person theme is or what they stand for, then how are you going to understand what the channel is totally about? You really, really don't know. And you're sitting there and you're guessing, trying to figure out what they are actually talking about, what they really want their channel to be about. Now, my channel is pretty simple. I have my name on my channel. Let me pull up my banner so you can see mine. Let me go to this way. Okay. Okay, here's the banner I did a while back for my channel, but it still has the same meaning. I did change it from a thrifty homemaker, and I was trying to find different ways to represent my channel. But if you see, it does say Creatively Me with Stephanie, and it says the thrifty homemaker. And when you saw that, you know that it's something about home, something about taking care of your home. And you don't have to guess and try to figure out what I'm talking about with my channel. I try to show other people that your banner means a lot to people. And when you get your channel, if they don't understand what you're about basically, then they'll move on. Your banner should totally totally represent who you are and what your channel is about. It should be representing, let me see, I have a screenshot of a channel here. What is this one? I'm trying to get a different picture up for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about, because I have screenshots some other ladies' channels and I wanted to share. I have an old one from a friend of mine, and she has since then changed her channel, and but it still represents her. When you see that channel banner, you see Ebony, Ivy, and Tom with Leona Dooley. Well, you right there, you see in her pictures that it's all about cooking. Her channel is basically about cooking and food. You see that. And so you don't have to guess what Leona's channel is about. You already know what her channel is. And if you don't understand how to make a banner, then contact me on my email. I will gladly help you if I'll help you. I don't mind helping people, but you have to have something up there as your banner. Don't have your page just be blank. And then underneath you have your picture or no picture and a name. They don't know what you're about. A banner is a representation of you, like my banner here on the back. YouTube tips and more. That's what my channel is called, right? That I'm on here. You know that it's a YouTube channel, and I share tips and more, meaning things to help you along the way to make YouTube a bit easier. Now, I'm not an expert. I never said I was, never will admit say that anyway. I am just me, and I try my best to help people as I can, because like when I came on, no one helped me. Now I'm gonna make you laugh. I keep looking around because it looks dim in here, but I keep forgetting that with the lights, all these lights, my glasses tint automatically, and they make the room dark. They make it dark, and it look like I'm outside to me. But anyway, but what a channel banner is very important, and a lot of people don't believe how important a channel banner is. A channel banner is representation of you. It has to be something that coincides with your channel is. Now, like I said, I saw a banner before where it was some shoes sitting on a rock by the water. and the water view with the trees and the hills was beautiful. It was beautiful. I can't take that from the picture. But what's the channel about? Is the channel about the water or the shoes? Is the channel about the land around it? Are you selling land or are you inviting somebody to come fish? What is the channel about? It has to let your viewer know. Now, most of the time, what we all do is we have our banner and we have the name of our channel and we have, what is it called? I'm going to get it right, y'all. My mind has been in woo woo land. My mom has been in the hospital for the past week, and I'm going between the hospital and home. And I was getting ready to go to church today, I might add. And I had just put my dress on, and we were getting ready to walk out the door. And the facility called and said, "Your mom is not having a good day today. Can someone come up here and help us with your mom?" And so, well, that meant I have to go and take off my dress, put on something else, go up there where mom is, and see what's going on with my mother. And my mother has her days, and sometimes her days are not the best days. So I had to go up there and I sat with her most of the day until about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I got there about, I want to say, a little before 9. And I sat there with her till about 2:30. Made sure she got calmed down and she wouldn't eat breakfast, but I had to get her to eat lunch. But I wanted to share this screen with you to show you what my banner looks like now. Where is it? Here it is. Now, this is how my banner looks now on my channel. Creatively Miss Me, decorating on a budget. And down below it has home decor, thrifting, organization, and lifestyle. Now, over to my left, it has my emblem on my logo, Creatively Miss Me. And then it tells you new episodes every week. And then it tells you to turn on your notifications on the right. There's a subscription, the subscribe button, the bell, excuse me. And it's telling you right here to visit my website. I have Instagram, Facebook, and then the YouTube. This is what my banner is telling me about on my channel. Okay. Now, to example, on some other channels that I really like to watch, see if I can find one who has a really nice banner. Now, Connie's Creative Creations. It tells you what a channel's about, and it has the little paintbrushes and things on the side, so you can see what Connie is all about. It's all about representation, guys. You have to have some sort of representation so people will know who you are and are. Wait a minute, I think I missed somebody. Thank you, Penny. Yes, Penny, it's been a rough week. Um, they took her to the ER because her sugar dropped to 52. I got to the ER. They checked her out. We were sitting there for about 2 hours. It dropped to 32. They got it back up. It dropped down to 30. So they kept her. So she's been there since Sunday, last Sunday. And she just went home back to the facility yesterday. So what they did was they took her off all the stuff for sugar, the pill and insulin. They took it off of her. So today her sugar was 115 when they checked it when I was there. So it's all about understanding the medication. But again, with the banners, it is very, very important that your banners make sense. And also, if you're going to design it yourself, do your research. Don't have your name so big that it's all over the screen and say, like, I have YouTube tips and more up here. You look at my channel and you see you, just the letter U, tube, tip, and. That's all you see because you have it so big across the screen. Do your research. Make sure that your name is in the right parameters of the YouTube banner. Don't have it where it's so big where your whole name is chopped off. where I think your name is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you Penny. Say your name is Penny, and you made it so big. Now your name is Enny, Enny. I've seen some where they chopped them off, and you trying to figure out what the name of the channel is, but you know the person, so you know what the name of the channel is. But if someone coming in, they don't know what your channel name is. They have to look down below at the name beside your picture, if you have a picture. And I'm gonna ask you all a question. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I have the problem. But when I look at a channel and I look to see what the person is, to get a feeling for who I'm watching, and there's a picture, their picture doesn't have a face, it's a letter, a shape, a book. I don't understand that. I don't understand why, instead of having a picture of yourself to let people know who you are and get to know you, you have a picture of a L. You have a picture of a book, a flower. You have a picture of a computer. So are you a computer? Are you a flower that's making the videos? I'm trying to understand. Am I the only one that bothers? Maybe it's just me. But if I go to a channel and they don't have their picture up to show me who they are, or at least let me get a feeling from them, I don't too much watch their channel because I don't understand who they are. To me, I guess it's a me thing, because it's like people always say, don't tell your age. I'm not ashamed of what God has done for me all my life. So I will not sit here and lie to you and tell you I'm 40 when I doggone well know 40 has not been my friend in many years. I won't lie like that. I will have a picture up there to let you know who I am. Now, if you don't like what I look like, I'm sorry, but that's me. But I always say, it's to me like you're ashamed of how you look when you don't have a picture to represent yourself. And then with the banner, if your banner has no words on it, or the words are too big, or you just have lemonade. Okay, what does lemonade mean? Are you making lemonade? Are you teaching us how to make different flavored lemonades? What's about the lemonade? Hmm. Well, I got the lemonade because my niece told me she saw a video, a channel that name was Lemonade. And she asked me, what did that mean? I don't know what it means if your channel says lemonade. So your banner has to make sense to go with your channel. So when people look at your channel, they get an understanding right off. Oh, home decor by so and so. At home with Nikki. At home with who? Kim at home. You see that name, you know, oh, they're talking about home decor, maybe cleaning. It's a lifestyle channel. You already know what it is. If you see one that says home decor and more, you know they're talking about home decor, everything home. When you see one that says in the kitchen, you know that they are cooking. If you see ones that says cook with me or spend time with me in the kitchen, you know what they're doing. They're talking about cooking and they're in the kitchen. Or if you see one that says DIY paradise, you know they're doing DIYs. And the picture on the banner represents that. But if the picture on the banner is like a sunset and nothing else, you don't know what they're doing. It's so important. It's so important that your banner makes sense with your channel. It really has to give an understanding so people know. Hi, lady, how are you? But I just really wanted to point that out because that's something that has been really ticking at me, that you don't have a banner. If you don't have a channel banner or you don't like the one you have, contact me, email me. I will help you with a banner. I don't mind doing banners. I really don't. I enjoy doing banners. I've made some for a lot of people. Right now, I think out there I may have designed read at, I think 25, maybe 30 banners for different channels on YouTube. So I don't mind designing them. I have fun coming up with it and being creative. I love being the creative. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the name of the banner complementing each other? Like what, Stacy? Give me an example. I just know I'm trying a new mic, so that's why I've been asking people at the beginning, could you hear me? Um, the mic is one that plugs into, let's see, sorry, channel name and the name of the banner. Oh, sorry, channel name and the name on the banner. Well, if they are, I feel that the banner and the channel name need to be the same, but you need to have some kind of explanation under it. Like I showed mine where it says decorating on the budget, and underneath I have home decor, thrifting, and organization and lifestyle. That needs to be on there on the bottom so people can understand, okay, my channel is called Creatively Miss Me Decorating on the Budget. But the biggest part you see is decorating on a budget. So that you know that's what I'm doing, decorating on the budget. And I have home decor, thrifting, and all that in lifestyle because I put cooking on there sometime, cleaning on there sometime. It's just me getting the organization done in my home. But I think if I have seen one that's had the banner had a different name than the name of the channel. And in that instance, the person that I talked to, they didn't know how to change the name below to go with the name they changed their channel to. So I walked them step to step how to go and change it so they would be the same. So the name down below still has their name, like I would have YouTube tips and more down here, and the banner up top has it large. Hey, Sasu, good to see you here. Hey, Thrifty Queen. But the banners, I think everyone has their own idea of a design for the banner. I'm not mocking that, but what I'm saying is it has to make sense. I think if you have a banner up, like I said, and you have shoes, so are you saying your channel name is Cook with Me? Shoes don't go with Cook with Me. I don't get the shoes with the Cook with Me. Are you cooking in your shoes? Don't know. But I always try to make sure when I design a banner for someone, I talk to them, I get the feel of what they want, I listen to what they say, I ask questions, I get the colors and have them do a little research for me so I can know what they really want on their banner. And so when I design it, it matches them. Not too many people understand the importance of your banner and making sure people understand what your channel is about. Now, last 2 weeks ago, I did a show on the About Me section in your YouTube channel. Now, the About Me section in the banner, they go hand in hand. Those are two things that are very, very important that you need to have when you first start your channel. You need to have the About Me section completely filled out, and you need to have the banner done. Now, if you don't understand what the About Me page is, I'll link the video down below in the description. I'll put it down there so you can go and look at the video about that I talked to you about the About Me section on YouTube. Because when people go to your channel, not only do they want to see your banner and see what your channel is about above, they want to read down below in your About Me section and see even more about you. Because a lot of times I go to the channels and I read the About Me section, what they say their channel's about. Because you don't know what's in a person's heart. And a lot of times they put a lot into the About Me page so people will know them more. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask tonight about the channel art or even about the About Me section, let me know on the screen and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Now I know my guest tonight was supposed to be Tangie, but she is not here tonight. So I went ahead and went with my lesson for the next week. I'm so bad about the about me page. Joan, it's not hard. All you have to do basically is put 2 to 3 sentences in there where you say, "Hello, I am," and then say a little bit about what you do on your channel. Now, you thrift shop girl, you a bargain shopper. So that should be easy. Hello, I'm Joan. I am a bargain shopper. And I like to shop and save money, good deals. That's what you do. You are a bargain shopper. And then, put that little bit on there in your about me. And then go down and make sure you fill out the links for if you have Instagram or Facebook or whatever down below. So those icons will be up on your banner. So it'll be easy for people to follow you. Now, if you need help with that, Joan, email me, hon. Write me on IG me. I will definitely help you, walk you step through step to set that up. Also, I have the video that I'm going to link down below, and that video will walk you step through step on what to do about the About Me page and to put in the links. So I'm going to work on it this week. I have something there, but my channel has changed. Yes, it has. Your channel has really evolved, and I'm liking how your channel is because I love to watch you with your bargains. I love it because, girl, you make me want to go spend some money, and I have to pump my brakes. Got to remember, I'm running out of room. It's time for me to. I want to say, take some of the things I have and donate them, and then replace them. That's some of the things that I'm doing right now. I want to do that. I want to take some of the dishes that I have, well, mainly the dessert plates, because what I do is I buy solid color plates and I buy the dessert plates that are different. So there are some dessert plates that I have in the garage on my shelves that I need to take and donate so I can replace. Because I think I have some out there I've never used, and I looked at them the other day and I'm like, I never will use them, so I do need to donate. But I will link the About Me lesson I did 2 weeks ago down below in the description. So if anyone that wants to look at that and set your About Me section up, I will link it and you'll be able to get to it. And if you have any other questions to ask me regarding that, thanks so much. My video's about today. Girl, I know I've been, you found some stuff sometime. I wish I can go through there and grab or make a copy of it. Let's see, I do have a question, but it's about for another live. Perhaps you can address this in one of your live videos. What is the benefit of doing closed? Girl, girl, girl. I will do I will do one on that because I had to talk to somebody about that the other day. I will do one on closed collabs. Most I'll do it next week just for you. I will do it on closed collabs next week. I promise. I will do it because it can benefit and it can harm. So I will do a video on that for you next week. I promise. Soon as I get off here, I'm gonna start on it because while it's in my head, I'll go ahead and do it. So if any of you have any questions or anything you want to find out about, just ask. Your girl will do the best she can to get it together. I am not the best of all, know of all. I just share with you what I learned. What I've learned is I try to improve 1%, 1% each video. And if you sit and look at your own videos, you can see where you've made a mistake. You can see that. And oh, I need to work on that next time. Because what my sister and my niece used to do when I first started doing YouTube, they used to watch my videos and count how many times I said um, today, tomorrow, um, um, um. They counted how many times I said and then they counted how many times I said girl. So I had to stop and mentally catch myself from saying and girl. because I was saying it a lot. Girl, 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 Well, I looked at my video. My none of these said, do you know you said 18 times? 18 times in your video you said She said, and then you said girl 10 times in your video. So I really had to fix that. I know it. Joan, I had to really catch myself and say, when instead of saying I swallow. Yes, you're right. There are pros and cons. Instead of saying now if you see me swallow, that's because I was getting ready to say So I always go, well, today, instead of saying I swallow. And I've made that a habit now. So when I'm recording, if I go along and I want to say, like I just said, I try to swallow. And I want to say something new. And it makes people think you're pausing, but I'm swallowing so I don't say Because for my niece and my sister to tell me they counted 18 times, let me know I needed to work on that. And so I have worked on that. So I have been working on it. Nerves. Yes. My nerves are, Stacy, my nerves were so bad at doing videos. I used to write down stuff to say and would be reading the paper because Denise, that was killing me. I had to start learning to go in and edit it out because I was saying it so much. I had to edit out um, um. So I started to swallow or I take a breath because the majority of the time when I say I'm talking too fast. And I know I'm a fast talker. And so I had to learn different ways to correct myself. Well, you know what, Denise? There's that. That's not bad. It was just um, um. When you say there's that, and that's like putting a period on end of your statement. And I like when you do that because you say that you cook this and there's that. Well, that's you finished that section, and that is something that you finished, and everybody know. Okay, she's ended that one. She's going to go to something new. But I know for me, um and girl was horrible. I had to learn to edit it out. And now I've gotten to the point instead of saying it, like I say, I take a swallow or I take a breath or I think, okay, slow down your talking, Stephanie, because you can talk 55 miles per hour. And you have to catch yourself and say, okay, all right. Hi, this is Stephanie of creativelymsme. Or sometimes you hear me, I chew my own name up because I say it so fast. Hi, this is Stephanie of creativelymsme. See, I said it so fast, I chopped up my own name. So I had to I'm learning. It's a process, y'all. I'm learning not to be comfortable. And you know what one lady told me, Stacy? She said before she gets on the camera, before she gets on, at least 10 to 15 minutes before she gets on, she dances. She cuts on the music and she dances. And when she's dancing and relaxing and having fun and doing goofy stuff, and then when it's time to sit down, she still has that energy from her dancing and being goofy. So if she gets on camera, she's still in the mood and she's still going and she's still talking and she's still going at it and she's still hyped. And she knows she's on camera, but her body still has that energy from her dancing before. So her body is still in the excitement stage. So by the time her body goes to slow down in front of the camera, she's getting off. So I'm learning tricks and I'm listening to people and I try to bring what I can to you guys to make things easier because, oh my goodness, what did she say? Once I got a little more comfortable in front of the camera. Yeah, you do get comfortable. It's good to see that Joan and Penny and Stacey and all. I do miss the circle. A few of them on here, but not that many. But I do miss it too, Denise. I had to learn not to be perfect. I made so many errors. I just laugh at myself. You know what? You're right. You have to know people. You have to know that you're not perfect, and no one is, and that you're going to make mistakes, but you learn from your mistakes. If you watch your own videos and take notes of what you did wrong and prove that, pick one thing that you did in that last video, be it uh, always smacking your lips, be it that. Work on that your next video. Maybe, and you saw in there that some people twirl their hair when they get nervous. Well, if you saw that in the video, that's the one thing you need to work on for the next video. Don't twirl your hair. Put something in your lap. Twirl on something in your lap when nobody sees it. Think of that. There's always something to get, to you to switch around. Always improve that 1%. Like Sean Kendall says, 1% each video, try to reprove. Because when I first started doing lives, y'all, I was so nervous. My words were clang, and I wouldn't look at the camera. I would look at the wall because I was nervous of it was like somebody was sitting in front of me judging me. So I had to learn different tricks for me. Excuse me. I'm drinking this water, this um, sparkling water. And I should have drunk this bottle of water before I sat down because sparkling water does things to you sometimes. But I like the flavor. I like the flavor. Yes, Joan is just like you sitting at your girlfriend's house talking and chatting. I love to see her videos. She's like you're at home, you're comfortable, you're sitting with your girlfriend and you're talking about what she found for the day or what bargain she's done. I like Jones. I don't want her to change her. I want her to still be Joan. Because you do make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Like I saw a newscaster the other day, and they were saying, what were they trying to say? I can't remember but it was what she said was like she said somebody was cooking or something. Hi, Nancy. They were cooking or something, and she said another word in replace of it, and it was totally wrong word, but it was funny. Say, who gives good live streams and teaching? Walter. Yes, yes, Walter does. He has so much. I know he has good content, and I know. Like tonight, I was supposed to be doing an interview, but something told me to get my stuff prepared for something else, just in case it didn't fall through. And so I'm trying to make myself stay ahead of the game. And if my guest doesn't show, then I have something else to talk about, and I'm just not stuck and say, well, my guest is not here, so I guess I'll see you guys next week. No, I don't want to do that. I want to come through with my content. If my guest does not show, they just don't show. And I'm going to always try to have something else to talk about. Like tonight, I started talking about, I did the collabs first, and then we talked about the channel banners, and then the and when you're talking, when you're doing a live. Let's see, I have to check. He does really good content. I admit he does. Walter does. And Walter does something that I learned to start doing. Walter he stands straight, sits straight. And I started sitting better instead of being nervous and sitting kind of slumped. I sit straight. So you don't sit two necks. Oh my goodness. But I tried to do better. 1% each time. Is that right, Denise? 1% each time. Try to improve 1% each time. And I'm getting better at putting my makeup on my show days. I did my makeup, girls. I did my makeup. I try to make sure that I do my makeup on when I'm on the camera for my shows. And I'm working on being more in front of the camera on my main channel. On my main channel, because mostly all you see is my hands, or you see me below, see me cleaning or decorating, you just see my hands. I'm trying to work on more, but I know, honestly, deep down in my throat, I know that I know that no one puts on a full face of makeup to get on the ground and scrub and clean. I don't. I cannot sit there and put on a full face of makeup to clean my house. I feel that's retarded. That's just me. Stephanie has ways, y'all. I'm working on Stephanie. That's right. Level up 1% each time. Level up. I've been working on that. I've got my light placements. I have my seat where I do my show at now. I try to make things 1% better each time. Y'all, I never wear makeup. I didn't start wearing it on the YouTube, so nobody expects it. What you see, you know what? That was my era. So my very first video was it was choppy and the sound was horrible, but I said a table scape. But then when I did my little intro thing, I had the face done, the hair done, I had the outfit. Stephanie was together. Then I started doing a little makeup on live, doing my face, showing you how I do my makeup. And I know I need to step up my game. So I've been working on putting the makeup on, making sure the hair is set, and wearing the jewelry for my sponsor. And I did not do my sponsor. Oh my goodness. This old face is all you're gonna get. Joanne, girl, you are too funny. Oh, did I close it? I think I closed it. I have a sponsor, guys, and I try to remember always to put my sponsor's information up on the screen because my sponsor sponsors me with the jewelry that I wear, and I always try to remember my sponsor. Now, my sponsor for tonight's show is Terry Donald at the $5 Jewelry Paradise. She's an independent consultant for paparazzi jewelry. Now, I'll have her information is linked down below in my description so you will know more about Terry and her $5 jewelry. Now, I must admit to you, when I first heard about her jewelry line, the $5 jewelry, I was like, this stuff gonna turn me green. I'm gonna be swelling up and breaking out because she knows I have sensitive skin and I break out from everything. But when I tried her $5 jewelry, I don't have to get a. Now I know I'm old. I know you guys remember Campho-Phenique that used to put on mosquito bites and stuff. Let me know if y'all remember that. I used to have to dip my earring, the piece that went in my ear. I'd have to dip it in Campho-Phenique to put it in my ear so I wouldn't break out or swell up. And if I wore bracelets and things, I couldn't do it. Girl, no, I am not. No, I'm not. I had to learn. I had to really push myself to get on camera because I was scared to be, literally, I was scared to be on camera. I was nervous about people looking at me and saying, "Oh, who is she? Why is she on camera? Who told her to get on there?" That's what I was nervous about. I will put on makeup when I'm doing a homemaking video. It's part of my down to read. Yes. Plus, I want to stay at home. Makers, money makers know that makeup is for not just for them. It's for, yes, it's there for you to pick. Yes, makeup is not. Everybody's gonna wear it every day, especially if you're a homemaker. You don't wear makeup every day because when you get up in the morning, you got little kids running around. Who has time to put on a full face makeup when you have toddlers running around? You can't be the beauty queen with all of them toddlers. Hey, Gladys, how you doing? I really worked hard on being in front of the camera because I would look down. And then I started listening to what Sean said. I look at the camera, at the lens. And what I used to have to do to help me get used to being on camera, I took a picture of my grandbabies and I taped it to right under the camera. So when I looked at the camera, I'm talking to my grandbabies, or I'm talking to my sister, or I had my daughter's picture up there. Whoever's picture that I had up there, That's who I was talking to. I had to make myself feel comfortable. So what I did was I put their pictures there, like I'm sitting at home talking to them, until it got to a point where it's a little bit easier for me to be on camera and talk to people. Yes, you're right, Denise. And this is what Denise said earlier. I tried to be natural on camera and keep it going because, girl, when I was younger, I did not leave the house without makeup. My face had to be done point blank. I don't even know how to put on makeup, much less buy it. I told y'all I was a whole mess. Joan, that's fine, girl. Look, my face with I have vitiligo. You see where I'm different shades. So I have spots now on my face that are showing up really, really bad. And then it's like blotches. So I try to tone it down some so I don't look so scary to people on camera. I did the same thing. I had a picture of my grandson on the wall to look at. Yes, Denise. I had to look at my grandbaby's pictures of my parents or whoever I put on the wall. I had to look at them like I was talking to them. Or I wouldn't even look at the camera because I know, like Sean says, look at the camera. Like I tell people when you're doing your video, your phone has a little camera. Look at the camera. When you're sitting at your computer and you're recording, it has a camera. Look at the camera. When you're looking at the camera, it makes sure people that are watching you think that you are talking directly to them. But if you're looking away, they know you're not talking to them. But if you're looking at the camera, it makes it appear that you're talking right straight to that person. And putting that picture there underneath, that's what helped me make it for a long time. I had to put that picture on the I had to get that picture and tape it right underneath my camera. So when I sat down, I was looking at my grandbabies, or I was looking at my daughter or my mother, whoever, and I was talking to them to make it seem that I was talking to the people because I was so nervous. Denise said that she did the same thing. She had a picture of her grandson on her wall, and she looked at him when she was talking. That makes it easier. And then it said the important thing to do you. If makeup is not your thing, yes, right. If makeup is not your thing, don't start something new to do a video. Because I'm telling you, I used to not even leave my house. I think I started doing makeup a lot when I got 16, I think. And I wouldn't leave my house without full face makeup. I had to have full face makeup. My hair had to be done. Period. And then as I got a little older and I started having my kids, well, you running after their 2 years, 3 years apart. So trying to get one potty trained before the other one came into the world, and then get that one here, and he has breathing issues, so you dealing with his health issues and trying to teach this one. That's a lot, and especially if you are a single parent and you're doing it, it's a lot. Joan, you're beautiful. That's right. Girl. Are you really? Mary Kay has some stuff that I like that the girl I used to get it from, she didn't disappear or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get in touch with you about that, Gigi. My sister wore makeup. I never learned how. You don't need to take classes if you don't. My nieces are now getting into it. They're 16. So they're asking Auntie Steffi little things to do, like they're wearing mascara, and one of them wants to put concealer under her eyes. The other, they want to do the lips, and one of them came to me with these bright. I said, "Oh no, no, no bright red lips, no bright red lips. Let's do a sheer color lip gloss, sheer color." So I showed them what to do to make themselves look beautiful and not have to wear a ton of makeup like they ain't. Because with age comes drama, dark spots, spots that you wonder where did that come from? Why is that there? I didn't bring that with me. Why is that spot on my face? Yeah, I have things I have to cover. The vitiligo is a issue. It's now I think 95% of me is spotted. So I try to work with what I work with. What you saying? Thanks, Gigi. I wish I was near you. I could take classes. You know how I learned to put on. At first, when I started doing makeup, I only did foundation and mascara, and I did, lip gloss. And a couple of years back, I think my daughter was a junior or a senior in high school, and she was wearing, eyeshadow, and I'm like, "How do you do your eyes like that? How you did that eyeshadow?" And she's like, "Mama, why don't you go on YouTube and watch somebody to learn how to put on eyeshadow?" And I got on here and I watched a lady called the Mind Catcher, and I used to watch Lyric, and I learned how to do the eyeshadow, and I learned how to put on eyelashes. And then my daughter was showing me a different trick to put on eyeshadow, on eyelashes. So it's all about what you're comfortable with and what you like to do to improve you. And like I said, improve yourself recording 1% each time. If you see you're stuttering, figure out why you're so nervous and work on that on your next video. If you see, um, hi, Elle. Good to see you, my sister. I can't wait to see you when you're back in your home. I cannot wait. You've been doing a lot of shopping. Some of the things I've been wanting to grab out your basket, girl. Let's see, I have a lot of makeup and I don't wear it. You know what? When I first started getting into the eyeshadows and doing the makeup on watching the people on YouTube, when a new palette would come out, I would go buy it. Palette. I would go buy it. I would go buy this palette. Let's see, Gladys, I hear you. I went on a conference. I'm so glad I rocked my persona. I ran into several viewers. Glad I was doing the thing. They would have been disappointed. L, L's my girl. Been following L way back, but I know I cannot wait to see what she does with this house when she gets back. Really? Oh, girl, I'm ready. I'm ready, L. I'm ready with you. I'm ready. I want to see what you do. I'm excited because I was telling my husband since we moved into our home, first thing we did was paint because I couldn't do 80 colors in the house. The house has so many different colors in it. My brain didn't function. So we painted the house. So inside, and we're doing one big thing at a time. We had to replace some appliances. We had to redo the AC because AC went out on us. Yes, it did. So we had to replace AC units. There's a unit for upstairs and a unit for downstairs. So we had to replace both units. And we got a new refrigerator. And I think we're about to get a new stove because the one that's here, or I need to get somebody over here to look at it. It may need cleaning underneath. It's a gas stove, and the way it's made, I can't get in there and clean. So I think we may have to get somebody out here to clean it. But I am doing one room at a time. I'm taking my time of doing the rooms as far as painting or changing light fixtures or whatever. I'm taking my time doing because I want to make sure I get what I want and not something quick to do it. Like my front powder room. It took me a minute to get together because I was looking for stuff I wanted to go in it. We got it painted. I went for my light fixtures and everything I wanted to go in there. The curtain I put in there. It took me a minute, but I got it looking exactly like I wanted. What I saw in my head came to life in that bathroom. So I'm doing each room the same way. And right now I'm trying to talk my husband into doing some stuff on the wall in the formal dining room and doing something to the stair rails. So I'm easing him into my category, what I'm thinking about doing. And also I'm trying to, I saw a room on Instagram that was basically kind of set up like mine as far as the room was and what they did to change it to make it look so beautiful. And I'm like, that's exactly what I wanted in this room. That's what I want. Let's see. What did she say? That's exactly what I'm going to do, Stephanie. One room at a time and get, yes. I don't want to just go out there and get something to put in the room and say, ta da, like Eddie Murphy, please. I want the room to be, when I walk in it, to go, that's what I'm talking about. That's the room I want. That's how I wanted it done. So I'm taking my time. As soon as I get my husband on board, I want to get the stair rails done and get I'm not sure if I want to do a wall or the ceiling in the formal dining room. I actually would like to make it a tray ceiling in there because it's low, but I know that's a lot of work to do. So I'm not sure if I just want to do something on the wall, on one wall in there, but I'm working on it. But we've been on here for a minute, so I'm going to get off. I'm going to let you all have a lovely Sunday evening. I want to go back downstairs where my husband is and try to eat dinner because I just finished dinner before I came up here. So, and I made some smoked ham and some black eyed peas with cornbread, some greens, and I made a peach cobbler dump cake, and it is calling my name. So, thank you all for coming tonight. I really appreciate you all coming and listening to me babble. Yes, it was fun tonight. Denise, I understand. I want to put floors upstairs. I really want to put wood floors in this man cave. I really want to do that. I really had fun talking with you ladies tonight. I had a ball. And I am so grateful that you all came and stopped in tonight and spent a little time with me. I also want to thank the people on the replay for coming in and taking the time out to watch this little crazy girl talk about what she understands here on the show. Now, I want to thank all my lovely ladies. I love you all for coming here tonight and let me feel at ease and let me be able to talk about what we need to get over on this channel. Now, next week, I want you to come back. I got a guest that's coming on next week. You're going to love her. I know you are. I'm not saying her name. I want you to check it out on Wednesdays on this channel. You'll see a video and it'll tell you who my guest is for next Sunday. And I would love to see all of you back here next week. So you guys be blessed and thank you for coming. Bye-bye.